What is up? Welcome back to another episode. The season finale of season 4. We're in the championship, we're in 4th. You can see we have the FA Cup game. We do not know what we're going to do. As you see there, 0-0 in the last game we played. We don't know what games we're going to do, because it kind of depends if we beat Birmingham in this first game, and if we get automatic promotion. We have a huge game against top of the league, Norwich City. We don't face anyone else in the top 3. We've already played 2 games against Southampton, already played against 2 games against West Ham. They were as follows: nothing on that page. They were a 3-0 win against Southampton. You had a 1-0 win. You had a draw against Norwich the first time, draw against West Ham the first time, and I believe a 0-0 draw against Southampton for the first time. So, we could be in good form. We might show the Norwich game. We have other priorities. Depends if we do well in this game. We have possibly playoffs to do. So, it's going to be kind of a weird episode, because we could make it to the FA Cup semi-finals like we did 2 seasons ago, but we could also fail. So yeah, let's get into this Birmingham game. Enough said. Let's just focus, get our heads down, try and get promotion, and try and see if we can make it to Wembley in the cup stage once again. Okay, you can see us doing a couple of changes here. We're doing this mainly out of fitness. If anyone isn't 100, they don't start. Mane, I'm going to try and convert him to a striker for next season. I'm going to try and see if I can. I just need to get the false 9 better working for Sonko. I'm going to try him out in the right wing. I think it's probably the better play, because Mane as a striker has been so darn good for us. It's unbelievable. This is the team. I see a couple of 10 faces there, just wages. They'll get fixed because they don't have 6 months left in their contract. They have enough time. Our strong team, minus Braga. Curry's fine. Let's just get into it. Us versus bottom of the league, Birmingham City. They're in the Prem. They don't have that many points mustered up. So this is actually a massive game at their stadium. They've gone on a cup run, and that is a good start for us instantly. We're on a cup run as well. Like we said at the start, we do want to try and get this Wembley trip booked, regardless of what happens in the league. So it would be nice to get it booked via the FA Cup. But I don't know how well Birmingham's going to play, because they're going to probably play how they play in the Prem, which will work against the Championship club. But creating gaps at the start, and Sosa's in. Sosa shoots. And 4th in the Championship are leading the bottom of the Prem inside 10 minutes. I guess we could be going to the quarterfinals. You can see Oldham. That's where the club is originated. It's taken us a while to actually find out where the game says we are from. But I think it's just because we replaced Oldham in this game. In this fictional club, this fictional world. That's the team we replaced. Obviously, we said it in the first episode. For 10 years. It's actually going to be 15 if it's a 15 season career mode. Because we are having a lot of fun, and I think it might take the whole 15 years just to have a chance. What can we do? They're pressuring us so much that Braga makes a weird choice. Instead of passing it to the centre back, the guaranteed safe option. And we've now caused the hole, and it's only our own doing. And Hall, thankfully, the reliable centre back that he is, gets us out of that tricky spot at the end of half time. And thanks to a brilliant start, one attack from instantly them losing the ball, giving it to us, we take the early lead against a really bad team. Go for the pressure, Seth. Can't do anything. Just play it around us, that's the issue. Braga can only clear as far as a defender within 30 yards of the goal. Goodness sake, no. Yes, Diaz. Well, that's the way Birmingham score. brilliant. We've tackled, we've blocked, and the ball just falls directly on his feet. It's out of all the ways for them to score and for us to concede, that's the way we concede. The ball just stays on him. Okay? Well, it's all square, I guess. No one's clogging the holes. That's where Reed should be there. Mickelson's not running with his... I don't understand what's happening. Why are we giving them no pressure? Give them pressure, guys. What the hell are we on? You need to give pressure in defense, otherwise they just do this. We're giving a Prem team the easiest time of our lives. Of their lives, even. We should be pressuring the crap out of them. 1 minute, it's gonna go to extra time. Unless Birmingham score now, and it's out of play and it's extra time. I don't know what's wrong with this team at the moment. Don't know what's happening in this match. They just don't want to pressure and do anything right. No intent to attack in extra time is a joke of a team. If you're not willing to risk it, Farina will take the yellow card. Give them one last chance. Farino clears. Mane tries to hold up, and they have a chance here to win it just before pens. Eze does do the defensive job. It's penalty shootout. And I don't understand why we've just let Birmingham come into us. They look so solid defensively. It is a joke. Stansfield against Banzer. He goes right and scores. Mane, he hasn't seen much of the ball at all. Misses his penalty off the post. Pick. Saved by Banzer. Now we must score. Souza comfortably scores. Brendan Aronson once of Leeds, now for Birmingham. Skies his penalty. Now Arthur Reed has his penalty save. This is one of the worst penalty shootouts. Sanoli. Banzer can't save. Fernandez hits the post. Now we have to save. Straight down the middle, Tomioka sends Birmingham through. And I don't understand how the hell we've hit 2 penalties off the post there. The fans go crazy as we suffer our 4th defeat and our first defeat in a good couple of months. Oh, that's just rough. Penalties were never our strong suit. We don't get many pens, and it's evident to see there. Okay, so we're here for what could be the second match of the episode. We don't know. We don't know. If this doesn't get used, I just have to say the same thing again. Anyway, so all depends if we get automatic promotion. So this is the table. 7 points with a game in hand. Technically, it'll move back to 4 if we beat Norwich today, which means we'd be 5 points from top, having played the same amount of games. 5 points from top, which would be incredible. But we're in a little bit of a dilemma here. We've just had an event happen saying that the board doesn't like our current form and would like us to change. Let's just go back to September. So our last league game we lost was in September. We've been win play all season. So in what world is this form that I'm currently showing a bad representation of bad form. We have not lost a league game in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. We haven't lost in 6 months in the league. We've lost once in 6 months, and you're telling me this is bad? Yeah, you know what? We're not changing the formation. We're going to go with the strongest team. My team. Mane is a striker. I love Mane as a striker. We're going to start putting Sonko out right. I don't care. This is an important game for us in this season. Because it's first versus fourth. But this is a more important game for us. As it is for Norwich. Because this could see them go either be a point, 2 points, or 4 points clear at the top of the table. If they beat us today. So we're going to have to come out right off the gates. And we're doing that beautifully. Seth. Souza. Souza's in. He's going to whip the ball low and fast to Mane at the back stick. And just like against Birmingham, and kind of like the couple of games in between those games, since we do tactical view, it's been a very quick start. And we've scored inside 10 minutes for the 4th game this month. Brilliant replay there. That's also a glitch that can happen in the game. Replays of goals go to the centre circle. That is a brilliant start. It'll actually get the guys to do a press. We're not going to put team press on because that will just waste stamina that our players desperately need early on in a match. Oh, Diaz unlucky. That's a good couple challenges from you. Eze, why are you running away? You should be there because you need to help Mikkelsen cover because there's got 4 people. And Diaz, for the 3rd time, does very well. Has no options because everyone has decided to piss off. What the hell? And now they're in. Norwich have a chance. Russo, crucial block. Souza. Fine Seth. Don't like the fact that they've just shown the championship tables. You can see we're already in 4th. We kind of clarified that. It's a beautiful ball for Eze. Mane's through. Make it 2-0. Oh, it's simple, beautiful, lovely stuff. Just like that, Mane's back in the braces. He's been on the goal scoring sheet a lot since he's joined the club. He has been such a helpful hand to this promotion push. Automatic promotion push, should I add. And that is a beautiful finish. Curls it. His finishing has been so good. Better than any striker we've ever had. Better than O'Connor's. That is for sure. O'Connor only had the League 2 spell where he was ever good at finishing. If Southampton or Norwich, or if Southampton or West Ham don't. Mane. He's going to find Russo, who's came from right back. Don't whip the ball in the box if Fredrickson's not here. It's going to fall to Eze, to Reed. Back to Eze. Kind of stop the attack with any brightness. Mane, beautiful turn, beautiful shot. It's a hat-trick inside 14 minutes. Against league leaders, we're showing up. And for what could be, against the top 3 currently, 3 draws in the first 3 matches against the top 3. But every single return fixture has us ending up being the victorious winners. 1-0 against West Ham, 3-0 as you seen last episode against Southampton, and it's already 3-0 against league leaders. We are just performing now. Reed's finds Seth. He's going to find Souza. He's going to try and go back to Seth. Gap decided to close. We're playing a 4-4-2, I think. Norwich. And that's a good ball. Sargent's through. He's going to stop. Pass it on again. It's just passing. Until they find a gap. They found the gap and they've scored the goal. No clean sheet for us today. Good goal by Norwich. They hit on the counter. 3-1. We're going to come back for an immediate response. with Mickelson. Trying to see if we can drive forward with someone. Might be Mickelson. It's going to be Arthur Reed instead. He's going to find Eze. He's going to turn. Cut in. Take the pop shot. Not really a pop shot, just a shot. Norwich are facing Derby next match. That should be easier for them. Mane to Diaz. This is beautiful. Diaz has the chance. Could go alone. Plays it across 4-1. Job is done. And now substitutions can be made. The lowest scoring team. Almost conceded. Or trying to come up with that sentence. We were once the lowest scoring team. Not anymore. And we look to compound the miseries. And make it 5. 5-1. So beautiful. So beautiful. So simple football. Another goal replay at the halfway line. They really need to sort that out. After fixing a bunch of stuff, they've messed up the replays, which is the one sad thing. Oh, Fernandez, you can't. 5-1's enough, boys. Let's just try and keep defensively sound, which I think, attacking-wise, I think they've made the AI slightly better. Fredrickson, that's good. Diaz, don't play it to Fredrickson. Now play it to Fredrickson. Ah, okay. Fredrickson's too slow. Diaz, good. 1 minute of added time. Fredrickson to Fernandez. Does find Fredrickson. Can't get the ball out his feet. It's 5-1. And that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful result. 5-1. Beautiful match. Mane gets the hat-trick from 3 shots. And Seth brings up the other 2. It's gutting. It wasn't a 5-0, but a 5-1 is absolutely thrashing. Top of the league. Okay, folks. So, we're 2-0 down against Burnley. You would be wondering, oh yeah, you were on such good form. We beat Norwich 5-1. We had those wins 7-0 against Cardiff City. We didn't do that. So, we're here. Second leg. Against Burnley. I just don't know what to say. We have to play the strongest team. I forgot to bring a centre back. I need to put Koulibaly in the starting lineup because they changed the subs. My bad. We have to come out guns blazing, but Burnley have drawn. They drew with us on the full last day for the Southampton team, which caused us to get the 7. Have to win 7-0 against Cardiff City, which we only managed a goal, and they beat us 2-0 in the first leg. We're not really on happy hunting grounds against this team at the moment. But maybe our luck is starting to change. No. Not at the moment. Stefan Ortega, obviously we won earlier in the season against them, I swear. And, well, that's one way to get the ball back. Pressure. Beautiful. Russo runs onto it. Finds Seth. Just going to find Russo again. Drill it out to Reed. Reed hasn't really scored any bangers in recent times. Can't do anything. Seth finds Mickelson. It's going to fall to Mickelson. Such scrappy play. And somehow Burnley find a way to get the ball out of there. And now pretty much into our half with Hannibal. Good again. Goes to Mane. To Seth. Waits for Mane to get through the defence. He does. That touch was almost near perfect. But it wasn't at the end. And Ortega is able to get the ball. And Burnley clear it. In an old-fashioned way. And Mickelson can't whip the ball box high. It's going to go. Arthur Reed. Thought we would try and peg a throwback. Oh, Seth, you can't play the ball like that if Mane's not wanting to win it. Rooster's now in a foot race. Never mind. But we're going to put up a fight. It's near the end of the game. Souza has a chance. It's a goal. But it's probably a bit too late. Yep. That is us. Knocked out. And we are going to be in the championship for another season. Okay, folks, so disappointing end. I mean, can we really complain? Let's be honest, we don't really deserve to be in. Burnley do end up getting promoted anyways. I'm just still so confused about why the hell certain things happen. Burnley won 4-1 in pens. City won the Champions League again. Leipzig and Newcastle are the other winners. Not bad. Well, I mean, there's just nothing we can do or really say. We could have had the chance, but the heavy touches is very confusing for me, because we would take a touch, we would tackle someone, we would get the ball at the same period, and within the first 2 touches of the football's already gone to the opposition because of the heavy touch. It's like sprinting with the ball is no longer a viable option, which sucks. We'll not do contracts. I'll try not to do contracts. We'll have a look. Most appearances, Seth and Banzer, D at 46. Most goals, Mane with the most goals. Fredrickson, 11, that's not good. Seth for centre mid. The wingers were crap this season in front of goal. Sonko wasn't much better. Fernandez was good when he came on. Firmino got a goal. Eze got a goal. Kahuri got a goal. But gee, curse. Most assists. My God, that just shows you everything we need to know. Clean sheets. Panzer had 38. 38 out of 8 matches in the championship. Or 38 out of 46. 38 out of 50 games. Is impressive. Well, that's the end of it. Got a bunch of loans. We'll actually have a look here about the loans. So here Kuma's up 5. He'll probably go back out on loan. He'll go back out on loan. He's up 6. Brown's up 5. He'll be back on loan. He will be back on loan. Drench will be back on loan. Bailey will be back on loan. Benetti back on loan. He will be back on loan. He will be back on loan. Peter will be back on loan because Reg 70 rated, so Fernandez is no longer the second best left wing, and one of the Swiss centre mid pairings has found his way into the starting 11, going against Eze, which leaves Kahuri to fill the famous spot of Seth. Banzers are 76 rated, so we can sign 76 rated players now. I mean, we just need a backup right wing, because we're going to probably sell Sonko. Mane's going to get converted to a striker. We don't need a backup centre mid. We'll need the backup centre back. Get 2 centre backs in. And I think that's us good for next season. We don't need many. We don't know how much money we're going to get. We still are in the championship. I'm going to have to hope that maybe, just maybe, we're able to do, maybe heavy touches won't be as bad as this game against Burnley kind of shown, because it was pretty horrendous. But anyways, I'll see you next time for the start of Season 5, where maybe we can fight for automatic promotion, but don't be surprised if we miss out of promotion battles entirely, because this could have just been a one-off season. Peace.